Stop translating and start thinking like an English speaker. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our English speaking journey. I'm so happy you're here today. If you've been following this series, then first of all, congratulations. Every episode you've listened to has helped you take another step toward becoming a more confident English speaker. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that almost every English learner struggles with. How can you think in English naturally? Maybe you've experienced this before. Someone asks you a simple question in English. What did you do yesterday? You know the answer. You know the English words. But instead of answering immediately, your brain becomes busy. First, you understand the question. Then you translate it into your native language. Next, you think of your answer in your native language. Finally, you translate your answer back into English. By the time you're ready to speak, several seconds have passed. Sometimes the other person has already started talking again. Sometimes you become nervous. Sometimes you forget the words you wanted to say. Does this sound familiar? If it does, don't worry. You're not alone. In fact, almost every English learner experiences this at some point. The good news is that you can train your brain to think directly in English. It won't happen overnight, but with daily practice, it will become easier and easier. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to begin. Why do we translate? Let's start with a simple question. Why do we translate? The answer is simple, because that's how we've been taught. Many of us learned English by memorizing vocabulary lists. Apple equals a word in our native language. Book equals another word. House equals another word. So every English word becomes connected to our first language. Instead of connecting the English word directly to an image or an idea, we connect it to another language first. That's why speaking feels slow. Imagine you're using a bridge every time you want to cross a river. You start on one side, cross the bridge, then arrive on the other side. Now imagine there is no bridge. You are already standing where you need to be. That's what thinking in English feels like. There's no extra step. You simply understand and respond. That's our goal. Thinking isn't the same as speaking. Here's something interesting. Thinking in English doesn't mean creating long speeches inside your mind. It starts much smaller. Think about what you're doing right now. Maybe you're sitting in a chair. Maybe you're drinking tea. Maybe you're walking outside while listening to this episode. Instead of thinking in your own language, quietly say to yourself, I'm sitting, I'm listening, I'm walking. It's a beautiful day. I feel relaxed. These are tiny thoughts, but they're powerful. Every small English thought helps build a new habit. Your brain begins to realize, I don't always need to translate. Your brain learns through repetition. Have you ever learned to type on a keyboard? At first, you looked at every key. You searched for each letter. It felt slow. But after months of practice, your fingers started moving automatically. Now you don't think about every key. Your hands simply know where to go. Thinking in English works exactly the same way. The first few days may feel strange. You might forget words. You might accidentally switch back to your native language. That's normal. Don't get frustrated. Every time you return to English, you're strengthening a new habit. Progress happens through repetition, not perfection. Start with words you already know. One mistake many learners make is trying to think using advanced vocabulary. Don't do that. Start with easy words. Look around your room. What do you see? A chair, a table, a phone, a window, a book. Now, think simple sentences. The chair is comfortable. My phone is charging. The window is open. The book is on the table. Don't worry if these sentences feel childish. Children become fluent because they master simple English first. Complex English comes later. Use your daily routine. Your daily routine is the perfect English classroom. Imagine you're brushing your teeth. Think, I'm brushing my teeth. The water is cold. I need to hurry. Now you're making breakfast. Think, I'm cutting bread. I'm making coffee. The eggs are cooking. I'm hungry. You're not studying grammar, you're simply describing life. And that's exactly what fluent speakers do. Stop translating individual words. Let's try a small experiment. When I say the word apple, what happens in your mind? Do you see the fruit? Or do you first think of the word in your own language? If you translate first, that's okay. But from now on, try to imagine the object immediately. Apple. Picture the fruit, its red color, its sweet taste, its shape. Don't translate, just imagine. Now try these words: dog, rain, coffee, school, mountain, friend, home. Did you notice something? Images appear much faster than translations. That's how fluent speakers think. They connect English directly to ideas. A simple 5-minute exercise. Here's something I'd like you to try every morning. Before you check your phone, before you open social media, spend just 5 minutes thinking in English. You can say things like, I slept well. I'm still sleepy. Today is going to be busy. I need to drink some water. I'm excited to learn English today. That's it. 5 minutes. Every morning. At first, it may feel difficult. After a few weeks, it will begin to feel natural. Don't worry about grammar while thinking. This is very important. When you're practicing thinking in English, don't stop to fix grammar mistakes. Your goal isn't perfect grammar. Your goal is continuous English. Suppose you accidentally think, he'd go to work. Don't stop. Simply continue. Your brain is practicing communication. Grammar can be corrected later. If you interrupt every thought to fix every mistake, you'll return to translating again. Keep your thoughts moving. A challenge for today. Before we finish, I want to give you a simple challenge. For the next hour after listening to this episode, try to think only in English whenever you remember. Describe what you're doing. Describe what you see. Describe how you feel. If you forget a word, don't panic. Use another word or keep going. Remember, this isn't a test. It's training. Before we end, today we learned that thinking in English isn't about using difficult vocabulary or speaking perfectly. It's about creating a new habit, a habit of connecting English directly to your thoughts instead of passing through your native language first. Remember today's key ideas. Stop translating whenever possible. Think in short, simple sentences. Describe your daily activities. Connect words to images instead of translations. Practice for just 5 minutes every day. Don't worry about grammar while you're thinking. These small habits may seem simple, but together they can completely change the way you speak English. In part 2, we're going to explore powerful techniques that help your brain switch into English mode more quickly. You'll also learn why children become fluent faster than adults and how you can use the same learning method in your own daily life. Until then, keep practicing, keep thinking in English, and remember this: the more you think in English, the less you'll need to translate, and the more naturally you'll speak. I'll see you in next part.